frozen ponds. This is for all the people in the southern hemisphere who are too hot. Hear that? Crisp, crisp, crisp. Look at the frost on everything. Crisp, crisp, crisp. Look at the garage roof, all white. And there's the sunrise at 8 o'clock in the morning. Oh, look how dark these are. Whoops. Welcome to another vlog. This week, it's been freezing, as you've just seen. Am I looking the wrong way? I'm looking the wrong way, I'm so sorry. It's been bitterly cold in England, but at least the sun shone every day. But as I hope you could hear from my little intro, it was so crispy, crisp, 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 but you couldn't hear it because I was talking too much, but it was literally like walking on thin snow. So be careful out there if it's still freezing when you're watching this on Sunday. So I've tried to include everything I've done this week, as boring as it might be. I didn't include what I did yesterday, but hopefully I will have edited it for Instagram, so you will be able to see it in the other format. So I hopefully will drop that in. I'm talking health a lot more this week as well, and I'm showing you the new outfits I bought in Lanzarote, all dressed up. And I've worn them both, so I hope you enjoy this vlog. And I'll show you what I'm wearing now. I haven't got the boots on, but this is something that I will be showing on Instagram. So I think you get to see this first. But okay, two things. The first one is, you know, this is from Lanzarote, this t-shirt, but most importantly, this was the first Vivienne Westwood, R.I.P., the first Vivienne Westwood thing that I ever bought. Now, this is how thrilled I am, and the link to health this month, because I bought this when I was 60 something, early 60s, very early, might even have been 60. And you know how old I am now. So I am still able to get into it 10 years later, yay! I have worked quite hard this month, and I will share with you what I've been doing. But I have been working quite hard this month and doing various things to not diet. I don't believe in dieting. I don't believe in detoxes in January. Why would you put your body through juicing? It's so harsh in a cold climate. If you're watching this in a hot climate, be my guest. But why on the most miserable month of the year are people giving up little pleasures like a glass of sparkling wine once a week? You can reduce and still have a good time. I refuse. I've had 2 glasses this week. I've met 2 dear friends for lunch, as you will see. I'm not going to not have a drink, and I'm just cutting right down on everything like booze, cheese, carbs. I'm doing my intermittent fasting. I will do much more on that and exercise in another vlog, but I'm actually doing the 18-6. So I have a 6-hour window for eating. I'm managing it because I can last till 1 o'clock for lunch, and I can easily eat by 7 o'clock in the evening. I'm not doing it religiously. I don't do it at weekends. If I'm eating at 7:30, I'm not going to beat myself up, but I'm roughly doing 18-6 because that's the best one for people our age. And there's a little, I'll try and show you a copy of it, but there's a little diagram that says which windows are best for which body shape. There's one for beer bellies, there's one for post-pregnancy. But all I would say is read up on it, talk to your doctor if you're not sure. I do it for healthy aging and longevity above weight loss. You obviously are going to lose a bit of weight on it, which is why this fits with 2 layers underneath from 10 years ago. So you will see the little video at some point in this vlog of how I did it up with different shoes and different accessories. And I hope if Vivienne's watching, she approves. On with the health. Let's do the health bit first. I'm going to the Panto tonight with my 90-year-old neighbour, so I'll pop that in as well. I know, very late for a Panto. Whoops, let's turn you around. Look, there's my washing. Oh, very, very bad of me. Right, yes, health. Please ask me anything you want to, anything you want me to talk about more, any exercises you want to show me, for me to show you. But basically, I'm not able to do my 10,000 steps a day because it's too slippery and frosty and horrid and often too much for little Jack, who's doing very well. I'll show him to you when we go out along the beach when it's less frosty and slippy. But he's doing very well. As far as Australia goes, I completely forgive him. Because I think we're doing a trial next month. I have found a vet's nurse who does house sitting, my vet's nurse who does house sitting. So she came over yesterday. She's a lovely young lady. She adores Jack. Jack adores her. It will mean he has to go to the vets every day with her, but he'll have lots of stimulation, won't he? Anyway, we're going to try it for 2 days when I'm in London, so I'll keep you posted. If it goes well, I'm going to try and get to Australia because I desperately want to see my auntie as she's so old, 96. Desperately want to get to a friend's 70th birthday. Desperately want to get out there. And actually, if it's May, it will be May because that's the only time she's available. It will be coming into winter, but the weather should be gorgeous and not too hot. I don't want to leave it till next Australian summer because the planet's climate is just gone nuts. And I'll either have constant rain out there or constant humidity and loads of kids on school holidays. So cheers. Oh, alternative aging mug. My cousin did these for me. You can buy one if you like. Shameless plug. It's on my website. And along with my book, Alternative Aging, which is also on my website. I don't know why I did that. I don't normally sell things, but there's no sponsored products in this vlog, just things that I genuinely am using. So, on with the health. I can't do my 10,000 steps a day because of the weather and because of Jack. But I am bouncing on my rebounder. Where is it? Oh, it's in the kitchen. To loud music. I'm trying very hard to do at least 3 days, at least 3 times a day. I had every intention of doing an hour on the hour, but I'm building up to that. I'm really crap at building up to things. But I think, it's safe for the joints. It's great for bone density. It's great for older people. There's a lady on Instagram, Gail, who I adore. She is 20 years younger than me. And she has changed her body just from a typical menopausal body shape to really fit. But she's skipping. And she's skipping loads and loads and loads each day, and she's so fit and she's doing weights. But I can't skip. I don't know about you, but my knees would be buggered. So I'm doing the equivalent on a trampoline, but I'm only doing about 10 minutes a day. But something's working because the waist has come down. The weight's only come down a couple of pounds, but we don't care about that. We care about shape and health, not weight, not what the scales say. So my first top tip is, if you've got bloating, if you feel I'm sure you all know about microbiomes by now, your healthy gut bacteria needs a lot of help, especially after Christmas. So I did another course of something called Simprove, which was sent to me summer when it was boiling hot. And I was literally having to carry one of these around with me if I went anywhere. But I have to tell you, within a couple of weeks, my stomach was flatter. Poos were all good anyway, but I had them, I just felt great. And my digestion was much improved. After Christmas, no, sorry, right up to Christmas and beyond, I had the worst gurgling I have ever heard in my stomach. And I wasn't intermittent fasting then properly because it was pre-Christmas. And I thought, that's bad. Anyway, I ordered this, even took it to Lanzarote, and my stomach's flatter, my energy's better, and I have no gurgling. In fact, I ate lots of chili chipotle mayonnaise last night with my burger, venison burger. Sorry, vegans. And no heartburn, no problems. So it's not cheap. It's scientifically, though, put together properly. Gluten-free, dairy-free, suitable for vegans, no artificial colours, blah, blah, blah. And they advise a 3-month course. I will let you know what you do after a 3-month course, because I don't want to keep doing this every single day for the rest of the year. I've got to take it to, I'm doing carry-on for my next trip away, long weekend in Fuerteventura, and I can't take one of those bottles, so I've got 30ml little tiny bottles, so I will decant and hope that they don't tell me off. Right, get on with this, Grant. It's going to be such a long vlog again with me just wittering. So Simprove, they sent me the first one free. I never publicised it, which was very bad of me. I paid for this. I think it's 40 something a month. So worth it if you're worried about your gut. And let's face it, you should be, because the gut is linked to the brain and our whole immunity. So I'd rather do that than any other supplements. I would rather throw all my, well, in fact, I take very few now and just stick to this and a healthy diet. The other thing, which I have always bought myself, I had one in the fridge till I looked at the sell-by dates. I thought, always bought this, Linwoods. Now, I'm very happy to promote Linwoods because A, they're offering you a very good discount, and B, I have always used their products. Well, for milled flaxseed, definitely. Now they've got other ones. This one is flaxseed biocultures and vitamin D. Who doesn't need vitamin D in the Northern Hemisphere? And this one, flaxseed, almonds, Brazil nuts, walnuts, and COQ10. Now, I know with my nutritionist hat on that all of that will help your brain, but let's see what they say. Yes, one's for health, digestive health, bone and teeth health, and blood cholesterol levels. I actually, and I'll put the link below if you know anyone or you indeed are menopausal, I have had such success on golden flax seeds. Okay, they're milled, but they're cold milled, so the omega-3 in them shouldn't have been harmed in any way. I'm a big fan of golden flax seeds for people's bowels. I had a woman when I was practicing who had constipation till she was like 90, and no, she was 70 something. God, I must have been young thinking it was like 90. Anyway, I put her on a tablespoon of that, which you can add on your breakfast. I'm going to use all these in my breakfast, which is yogurt and berries and nuts and seeds. So that's like 10 plant foods straight away. So here's what I'm having today. And what else have they got? So yes, sorry, there will be a link below to my menopause article, but basically I call it nature's HRT as well, because I had a friend who stopped her hot flushes in literally a week using this stuff, and my 70-something-year-old patient, her constipation went in a week. I've probably said that already. Anyway, I'm a huge fan of natural flax seeds. golden. Also, which one is it for biocultures? Right, this one they say is for immunity, tiredness and fatigue, digestive health. I think I need a spoonful of all of them. And they've recommended this one for energy levels, tiredness and fatigue, immunity system. I would also add brain. Walnuts, think about what they look like when they're out of their shell. They look just like a brain. CoQ10 is also brilliant for the brain. So I'm probably going to add a big teaspoon of each. Oh, and the Linwood's discount is 20%. If you put Suzi 20, link is below. So a very handsome discount for you. So have a look at their site because there are lots of goodies, and also you can win a whole bag full of goodies for the month of January, obviously only UK. And I'm very happy to support and plug this company because they're a small UK brand and we love them, and it's something I buy anyway. Right, so that's enough of the health stuff. As I said, I will do more on exercise, intermittent fasting, whatever you want, just let me know. Now I'm going to show you what I've done during the week. As I said, it's not terribly exciting, but at least I got out and at least I took you with me. And of course, I've been doing lots of lovely walks with little Jack. Oh, by the way, before I forget, no sign of Socks the Fox. I'm afraid we've lost her. I'm really upset. Jack's thrilled. I really miss her. But I'm hoping one of her cubs might come while it's really hungry and it's really cold. Something's eating food. Well, it is the fox because Jack's going mad. But there is a fox coming into the garden, but it's terrified it won't come early. It comes very late and sometimes doesn't eat the food at all. So don't quite know what's going on, but I'm putting dried food out along with the bird food just to keep them going. So what was I going to do next? Oh yes, show you my week. Right, just showing you the lovely little dress with the girly sleeves that you all like, thank you. Well, those who commented did. With black tights and my favourite very warm comfy shoes. And I have a petticoat under it, and I have leggings under it, and I have a vest on, and I'm absolutely freezing. It's like 3 degrees today, so I'm going to ruin the whole look by having to put a hat on here. Oh, sorry, hair should have been like this. Need a hairstyle, don't I? But I'm now, just to keep warm, going to have to put this on. Actually, I like pink and green, but I hate living in a climate where you have to wear so many bloody clothes. One day, ooh, they match my weights. And then I've got a really thick coat, and then I'm going to have to put a scarf on. This is my waterproof. I was advised today to take a waterproof. So I'm not wearing my lovely fake leopard skin because it's going to rain. Glovies, hats, you see, and the hat's just going to ruin the whole look. Look. Then when I get to the restaurant, take it off. Hair's going to be a mess. How do other YouTubers cope? Well, I suppose we just dress up for being inside. Anyway. Well, I'm taking Jack for a walk now. I will test whether I'm warm, too warm, and see you later. I'll show you where I'm meeting Linda for a lovely lunch in one of my favourite restaurants. Who cares about the weather? We will keep going out and doing things. Right, that looks awful. Just, I'm so glad. Right, that's better. I am so glad that I bought this dress. Because it's perfect for winter. Get rid of that. I'll only wear it if I'm cold, which I think I will be. I don't know, I've got lots of layers on. Okay, gang, thank you. I've walked Jack, and it's bitter. But the good news is that jiggly bus. And the good news is that I didn't need my pink cardi that I showed you. body's warm enough, legs and ears are cold, that's all. Just keep moving. I think a lot of the country's got snow. I'll keep you posted. Meanwhile, we're off to the town centre. I'll show you the lovely views on the way. Oh, I'll just give you a quick little trip through what I call the posh lanes in Brighton on my way to meet Linda at Burnt Orange. Now, top tip for visitors, come on a Monday. It's so lovely and quiet. And, oh, am I on the right road? Oh, bugger me, I'm lost already. Right, I'm not lost. I was on the right road. I just didn't recognise it because I have no brain. There's the sea. Anyway, as I was saying, it's lovely on a Monday. Quiet and clean. A few shops are closed, a few restaurants are closed, but the majority open. I think we're coming up to Burnt Orange. Here it is, one of my favourites. So lovely in the summer. Let me sitting out here without blankets and heating. Look at that. Hello. Hello. Oh, it's so lovely and warm. Hello. How miserable are you?
Well, getting better now.
When are you going?
31st January.
To?
Costa Rica.
I'm very jealous. Look at our food. Before we destroy it, look at these tapas. Aren't they huge? And a drink on a Monday. What do you think, Linda?
Fabulous.
This is my outfit to go to Soho House. So long because it's freezing and I've got thin trousers on. I didn't feel like wearing leggings underneath. And this is I'm going to keep this on over lunch because I think that's quite nice, isn't it? It actually came with a tank top and it has buttons, and I've doubled it up to wear as a headband. I look like I'm about to go skiing, don't I? Anyway, I can't see you, so that's better. Here's the bling bling outfit from Lanzarote. So this is it on. You've seen the coat that will keep me warm, meeting my friend and going on the bus down to Soho House. We can't film much there because it's a private members club and we're not allowed to film. I think I said that before because of celebs. But I filmed a bit from the bus yesterday as we went past, so you can see the location. We'll film a tiny bit today when we leave. But I'm loving this bling bling trouser suit. I'm just loving it. And I know it's gone down very well with you too. I hope there are more than two of you watching. Joke. I'm in a very good mood. And there's the hoodie. There's the hood. I don't think I'll be wearing that in the club. They'll probably think, who is that woman who thinks she's Beyonce's grandmother? So there it is. Hope you like. I'm wearing a thermal polo neck, which tucks in nicely. Do I look fat in this? You see this? Oh, I haven't done it up properly. Goes round your knickers so that there's a flat line. And I must learn, after seeing myself on the last vlog, to hold my stomach in and stand up straight when I'm posing sideways, because stomach is better It looks enormous on the video. Okay, that's all I bought. Well, I did buy something else in Lanzarote, an absolute disaster. I don't know what got into it. It's for summer. The colours are for summer, but it would have to be a very cold summer. So I'm sending that on. I can't believe that at this age, I still make mistakes. Anyone else? It's just because you get into the holiday vibe and think, oh, I look fabulous in this. And then you get home and you're all pale and fat from your holiday and you put it on and go, no, I don't look fabulous in this. Anyway, I do think and I hope I look fabulous in this. It will go very well in the summer with some lovely trainers. Okay, more soonest. Before we get in, this is Trudy, who deserves this lunch more than anyone else. Outfit of the day. Yes, good girl, because we can't film inside. Because she has looked after Jack for how many years when I'm away?
12 years.
Crikey. Did you have him when I went away for 3 months to Australia?
Yeah.
I actually went for 3 months.
Yeah, it didn't come back till April. You went in December.
I actually did get bored. But I loved the weather in April. Right, here we are, opposite the famous Brighton Pier, and now we're going in. I'll show you a bit of the outside, but then we have to stop filming. This is where I was last summer at a drinks do. Okay, that's it for now. We'll report back after lunch. You know we're not allowed to film or take photos in Soho House. Well, look at these loos. Hopefully they won't see me and ban me forever. How gorgeous are they? We had a lovely lunch. Do you remember that expression, life's too short to stuff a mushroom? Shirley Conran came up with that one. Wow, she was my hero when I was a youngster. Anyway, that's what I've decided for this year. I don't do resolutions apart from eat less, drink less, exercise more. But I did make a decision to join Soho Club, and you've seen, well, you can't see much, but I now understand why you're not allowed phones. It's wonderful. People don't shout on their phones. If they want to take a call or make a call, they go outside, and there's no filming because, well, there'll be people there who don't want to be filmed. Fatboy Slim's a member, Norman, so I really hope I bump into him because I've met him once before and he seemed to remember me from my birthday party or something. I'm so glad I've joined. I've joined a book club. I'm going to at the end of the month. There's not much I could get to. There are exercise classes, which I will endeavour to get to once this weather stops being so dangerous to walk around outside. It's a 10-minute bus ride, literally, from me, so there's no excuse. I need to widen my circle. Rather than the dating app, I actually need to get out more and make lots of friends, male, female, whatever. Jack seems to be living so long. I've just accepted I might be here for another 2 years. So let's get on with life, which is easily accessible from here. So that's it, folks. I don't think it's too short. I hope you find this all very useful and entertaining and all the rest of the usual. And I will see you next week. All things Nordic and a film review as a proud member of the Sky Cinema Club. And life just gets better and better. Let's grab it by the balls, girls and boys, and get out there and do our best. Taking care, of course, if it's snowy or frosty. See you next week.